Hi there. Today I am currently in my pre-op diet for the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and I will be, I'm 1 week out, so I have been doing my pre-op diet for 1 week, and in 1 week's time from now, I will be hopefully getting my sleeve done. I'm really excited. But today I wanted to do a video about all of the stuff that you have to go through when you are trying to get approved for your surgery. So all of the appointments that you have to do, how long the whole process takes, and all of that sort of stuff. I don't see a lot of these videos on YouTube, so I thought I would make one. I also want to document my journey and do some videos before the surgery so that I have something to look back on. So here we are. So I have it all written down on a little card here, and so if you see me looking down a lot, that's why. Also, I'm holding my phone, so I'm sorry if it's a little shaky, but this is where we are. We're in the beginning. Okay, so let's jump right in. My name is Chassity, and my starting weight, my highest recorded weight is 254 pounds, and I am currently at 248 pounds, and hopefully I'll lose a little bit more before surgery and update you all on that. But when you are pre-op, there are a lot of steps you have to do to get approved for your surgery. There's a lot of appointments you have to go through. So for me, when I went to seminar in October of 2017. I believe it was somewhere in October 20-something, I can't remember exactly. But from that time, before I even got in to see the surgeon, it was December 28th, I believe, or 29th, that I went in for my first appointment with the surgeon, and that was a long wait period. So when you're going into your seminar, don't think that it's going to be super quick for you to get approved, because there's going to be some wait times. For me, and with my surgeon and my insurance company, I had to do a 3-month medicated supervised weight loss program with my personal care manager, my PCM doctor. And some insurances are different. Some require 6 months of consecutive appointments for them to have some sort of chronological record of your weight loss, how you're trying to do it, whether or not they've prescribed medications and things like that. So I had 3 months, and from the seminar, I went straight into that. They had briefed us on that, so I went straight into making appointments with my doctor. So by the time I was finished with those 3 months, while during those 3 months, I saw my surgeon and started doing my appointment. So you can do these both back to back, or during the same time. Don't think that you have to do one and then the other. I went to see the surgeon in December, and then for the appointments and everything, those happened maybe about a month or two later. So all in all, from seminar to surgery has been about 6 months for me. And that's pretty standard, I think, for most people. Some people is 3 months or so. So anywhere between 3 and 6 months is pretty standard, unless you have to do the 6 months with your doctor. But as far as all the appointments you had to do, this is what my surgeon required us to do. So I had to go to a nutrition class with the nutritionist at my surgeon's office. The class lasted about 1.5 to 2 hours, and she talked all about sort of the nutrition goals that you'll have to meet pre-op and post-op, what to look for in protein shakes, and how you're going to be changing your lifestyle and eating, and all of that. So it gets you prepared for the surgery and what's to come. Then I also had to do a nutrition evaluation with that same nutritionist, which is just a one-on-one appointment, and she goes more in depth one-on-one about my own nutritional needs and things and what I need to work on pre and post-op. And then you also have to do a psychological evaluation. So they will usually set up all these appointments for you and send you to a psychologist or psychiatrist that is within your network, or however that works. My particular surgeon, they had one specific psychologist that they worked with that they send you to, because they had a hard time getting, paperwork back from other psychologists and things. So they had one particular psychologist that they sent us to, and she charged us a flat fee of $150 so that she didn't have to go through insurance or anything. So that was some money out of pocket. But it was super easy. You just sit down and talk with them, and she just asks you questions about your history and your weight loss and all of that sort of things, or he or she, and they just, go in depth and to make sure that you're fit and, mentally able to go through this whole process. So they're not looking for, are you crazy, or is this going to disqualify you or anything like that. But then you also have a sleep study done, and you go to a sleep study center and you stay the night with all these wires and everything hooked up, and they try to determine if you have sleep apnea or some other sort of sleeping disorder that might prevent you from having the surgery. Then you have the cardiac stress test. So you're going to see a cardiologist, and they made me walk on a treadmill, and every so often they would incline and incline and incline, and it would go a little bit faster to see how your heart rate increases and so on, and if you have any heart defects and things like that that might disqualify you from being able to have the surgery. So it was easy. Then you also have to go to a support group meeting, and some surgeons make you go one before and one after, or just one before, but I really enjoyed the support group meeting. I haven't been able to go to another one because we had really bad snow days and such, and the next one is going to be right during my surgery the next day, but I do plan on going after the surgery and continue going because my nutritionist leads the class and she provides a lot of good information for you, and I really enjoyed it. I like talking to everybody, so that's going to be something to look forward to. And if you don't want to go, you don't have to go after the surgery. Most people just go for the one time because they have to and they don't go anymore. But that's your choice. But then after that, you also have to do an EGD, also called an endoscopy, which is the scope that goes down your throat. And the doctor's looking for abnormalities, hernias, ulcers, all that sort of stuff. And so it's super simple. You just get put to sleep. They put the scope down your throat. I didn't have any adverse reactions or effects after the fact. It was just what it was. I'd had one done a year before, so it was nothing new to me. But those are all of the appointments you'll have to do. But like I said, every surgeon is different, so some might have you do additional appointments and some might not have you do all of these things. But these are sort of general ideas and what I went through. Also, my surgeon had a program fee, so be aware of that some surgeons do have a program fee for you to join their office. So on your first appointment, my first appointment, I had to pay $150. I've heard some people say they've paid $300, more or less. So it just depends. And that's something that the insurance company does not cover. It comes out of your pocket. So all in all, even though my insurance company covers my whole surgery and everything and the appointments, I have had to come $300 out of pocket for those two things. For the program fee, which allows you to go to all of the support group meetings and allows you to see the nutritionist for the lifetime, and then also the $150 for the psych eval. So that is that. Those are all of my appointments. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. I'm going to start documenting my journey and making lots of more videos. Hopefully they'll be a lot better quality. But if you have any questions, if you want to talk to me, leave them down below. I'm also on Instagram at Chassity Gets Fit, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.